Marriage. Marriage is what brings us together today.
Hi, and welcome to the VAHOMA Podcast, episode 13. Lucky 13. I'm Tim Abbott. With me is Andrew Smith.
What was that?
That was the Princess Bride.
Oh.
We have Brett Phillips, a.k.a. Bert.
Hello.
And Chris Mason.
Hola.
Alright, in this episode, lucky number 13, we will be discussing some games that we played, mainly Call of Duty and Fallout, because that's what I play all the time now. Discuss some of the new Black Ops maps, some betas that happened. The Division beta came back since the last time we talked, so they got a chance to play it.
Yep.
And I played the Homefront beta. And then we have a question from the audience. And then this wonderful game in the middle of the table, a lightning reaction game. Should make it kind of fun. I'll find it funny. I'm gonna find it funny until I get electrocuted. But
It makes
anyways.
me feel all tingly inside.
Okie dokie. So let's talk about what we've been playing. I beat Syndicate. Finally went back to it after about 2 months of not playing it. I stopped playing in
Because you
December.
had to put Call of Duty down in order to finish it.
Yeah, it was a little difficult. But picked it up, started playing it. I found the fight clubs in that game that I didn't know existed. I heard about them, and I saw and I was going through the achievements and saw the achievement for it. And so I was like, well, where are they? And so I looked it up. There was something you're supposed to unlock when you're like level 1. I unlocked it at level 9. So then I found one that paid like $3,500 like every time you won it. And it was like level 5 and I was a 9, so I was beating them on like 2 punches. So it was a real way for me to earn a lot of money really fast and level up my characters to do the last portions of the missions and stuff. But great game. Still recommend it. A lot of fun. Probably the easiest Assassin's Creed. Definitely a streamlined.
Well, story-wise, again, does it connect?
Yeah, they all tie into each other, and it has a little bit more to the present day feel too. Like it talks about like they were looking for this shroud, and then they used
the silver shroud?
Some shroud, something like that. I don't know. And they
Andrew got it.
Yeah, they I'm just trying to keep us going.
Yeah, see, I get off track. Tim
I'm trying to
reels
reel it
back
in.
And I don't help.
No, you don't. So
these drinks don't help either.
the Chris Karma is back. This is the new VAHOMA Podcast staple. Anyways,
We need to get drink glasses with our logo on it.
I will work on that. Sure. Something else for me to buy.
You don't have to get everything.
You don't have to get everything.
Well.
Get a cost.
Okay. I just heard a cat.
There's a
Anyways,
hairball
say they had
coming soon.
the modern day stuff. They were using the twins to help find this shroud thing. So then at the end, it basically shows how they found it in modern day and stuff, where it was located and stuff. Really cool game. Really enjoyed it. It's a fun game. And then, shocker, I was still playing Black Ops. Lots of Black Ops. I have
Ops is a lot of
183
fun.
hours into Black Ops. And
Very
that's
good.
181 of that.
79 and a half are in multiplayer.
Probably more than that of the 183. And most of that is just team deathmatch and core. So that's all we play. But my proud moment was the highest kill streak in the game is called the Mothership. Do you guys know what the Mothership is or what it does?
Sounds badass.
It's fantastic. Basically, it is this gigantic gunship that comes in, and the person that has it has access to a heavy-duty machine gun, and you can call in rockets to have it rain into an area. But the cool thing about it is that you can actually bring 2 of your buddies up into the ship with you, and they man miniguns on the side of the game, on the game. So basically, you have 3 people that have miniguns and rockets that are raining death down onto them.
Nice.
It takes 1,700 points to get it, and when each kill is 100 points,
Yeah.
it's extremely hard to get. But my buddies basically challenged me to say that, and they're like, because I've gone on runs of 10, 11, 12 kills, stuff like that. So they challenged me to see if I could ever get it. So I set it as my kill streak. I finally got the stupid thing. And so they call it in, and then basically it pops up like one of your if you had a score streak on the side. If you're in a party with me, it pops up saying like to be the gunship, and so you just press like right on the D-pad, and it brings you up into the gunship with you. I think from your friend's side who is in there with you, they have a minigun that can overheat, and that's all they have access to, whereas my minigun doesn't overheat. And I have access to rockets. And so I got it twice in one night.
Wow.
One was on, I can't remember, out in an aquarium. So it kind of sucked because a lot of people were inside kind of thing, but you can also move it. And, and stuff along those lines. And then the other one I got it on was, can't think of the map now, but it's a smaller map where everyone kind of funnels to the middle, like in the building. And I got that with the breachy shotgun. I was that guy.
You run around with a shotgun.
Mm-hmm. I would run to one side, they'd run into the door, I'd blast them, and I'd run to the other side, they'd run in the door, and I'd blast them, I just kept going back and forth. And for whatever reason, they kept still running towards the door or the entrance.
When they don't figure it out, and they just
I was like, I don't know why you're doing this, but okay. I think I got like 19 kills or something like that before. That game I was like 41-2 when it was all said and done. Yeah, it was fantastic. So I was really excited that I got it. Haven't gotten it again since, but it's my goal. And that's pretty much all I played. So, and then Rocket League, but
yes,
Andrew?
Rocket League played. I think on the PC side, I probably have like 20 hours into it. On the Xbox, probably like 10 or something like that. But yeah, it's just so simple of a game, but it's like so fun to have like if you have friends to play with.
You know what Rocket League is?
I've seen it.
That's
I haven't downloaded it.
Yeah, it's the soccer with cars. Pretty much.
With cars, except your car has rockets.
And it can do like flips and jumps and everything.
Every time you're just right, you can like have your car like go up in the air, and like you can do maneuvers and all sorts of cool stuff. It's a lot of fun.
It's surprisingly addictively
fun.
fun.
To get the concept, it's pretty easy to like get started like moving the ball around, shooting goals, but then as you like get to like more experienced players, you start seeing like the ball pop up, and then all of a sudden you see like a car just fly through the air to hit it and try to score a goal. That's a lot of fun.
Great game.
And beat Fallout with the Brotherhood of Steel, which it was alright, but I think the best part about that game is like the side quest, but it was still a fun experience. I still need to go back because I still have areas I've heard about that I want to explore, like the Covenant. I need to go there, and a couple of vaults that I know about, but I haven't gone there yet. But need to plan on being The Witcher next.
Ooh.
Because I'm only like 20 hours. Well, I've talked to a friend at work, and they said I'm probably like 20 hours away from beating the game, so that'll probably put me at like 110 hours into that game after I beat that. But yeah, and also a PC game real quick, called Terraria. Have you heard about that?
No.
It's basically Minecraft except like a 2D side-scroller.
Oh, I have heard that. Yeah. It's on
a lot of fun
Xbox
with
too.
people. Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Terraria?
Okay.
Terraria. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
on
it's on
Xbox.
Xbox.
When did that happen?
It's been around.
It was
It's
like
been
on
around for a
free
while.
games with gold. It was on games with
It
gold.
was a game with gold, yeah. Back for a few months ago,
Yeah.
at least.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, darn.
Maybe like a year ago or something like that, like when games with gold first
Because
came out.
that's a lot of fun. Like you can play with other people. And it's fun. It's like a little bit. It's weird to say because it's a 2D side scroller, but it's like a more in-depth Minecraft. Like mine things, get materials, and there's like little mini bosses and dungeons and stuff like that. It's pretty in-depth for a little 2D side scroller. But I've been playing that also. That's pretty much the main.
Yeah,
games I've
Goo
been
wanted me to try and play that with him, kind of thing. And I was like, I
Goo, I'll play with you. If I'm ever on.
That sounded a little wrong.
I'll play with Goo. Okay, so
Goo's
basically,
fun to play with.
I know, but that's just the way you said it. It's like I'll play with Goo.
I'll play with Goo.
Okay.
Nothing
Well,
wrong.
who wouldn't play with Goo? I mean, that's just.
All right, we better stop this before it gets out of hand.
I don't know if I need to censor that now or not.
There were no words that needed to be.
Bert, what are you playing?
Pretty much the only thing I'm playing right now is Madden because of my schedule.
Madden.
And the fact that I'm in a...
You've been playing a lot of Blu-ray player, too.
Yes, I've been playing a lot of Blu-ray player, but usually that's because I'm watching a movie with my wife. But anyway, I'll stop there. But no, I've been playing a lot of Madden lately, and I must say that it's the first Madden I've played since Madden 10. This Madden 16 is. And I must say it's a very good game.
That makes one of us, I would say that, but anyways.
I'm really enjoying this Madden. I must say, though, I will say that it's very easy to throw interceptions, and any interception you throw is going to be a pick six. So, yeah. It can also be very frustrating, too. But, Anyway, I've been playing Madden, and I'm looking to looking forward to checking out this Call of Duty update, the DLC.
Yep.
I goofed around a little bit on the new zombie map last night, and it looks very good and very large.
All right, Chris?
Well, I'm still playing Fallout. I've not beaten it because I'm trying to do 800,000 side quests. But I got to the point now where I have nothing but repeatable side quests, so I'm slowly progressing the story.
What part are you at?
Finished technically the glowing sea, and now I got to go back. I found a courser.
Oh, okay.
So I found the courser, got what I needed from him, and I'm heading back.
Okay.
So I have not made it to the Institute or found the Institute yet, but that's kind of where I think it's going.
Yeah. Pretty much.
I think the last thing I did was like that mind, going to the person's mind. I think was the last thing I did. Yeah, way back in the day.
Cool.
So basically what I've been doing is switching around the companions, because I used Cogsworth the whole time and then Paladin Dance. And then Agent M kind of cued me into switching out, because she did quite a bit of that. So I've gotten like 4 perks from maxing out the relationship.
Oh, really?
And for whatever reason, Preston Garvey just admired the hell out of me, but didn't love me that much.
Yeah,
he didn't love me like I loved him.
That was like, that's the only thing I couldn't really get is like, because I stuck with Nick pretty much the whole time I was playing. I was like, oh, I want to try something different. Have you found Kate yet?
Yeah, I maxed out. In fact, Kate, she digs me.
Yeah,
She digs me a lot.
She's like, she's pretty easy.
I have romanced Kate. I got her perk. I got Cogsworth perk, and I got 2 other perks. One of them, Piper. Her perk is you get more experience for discovering new areas. Yeah. Well, I've discovered 250 areas already, so I'm like, I'm not kind of wasting my time with that one.
Yeah.
But there's 2 or 3 other companions I want to give a try to, and then once I get them, I'm kind of going to doing a lot of those side quests just to help with that, so it's helping level me up. But still enjoying Fallout. Looking forward to that DLC that's supposed to be coming out this month.
The robot one?
Yeah.
That looks like fun.
Yeah, that looks like a lot of fun. The other game I've been playing is, oddly enough, Toy Soldiers War Chest. Got it for Christmas, finally broke it out. Very, very much enjoying it. It's just like Toy Soldiers on the 360, except I think it's a whole lot better. You start out with 4 heroes, and if you get the War Chest, you get Assassin's Creed, He-Man, G.I. Joe,
That's cool.
Cobra, but it's literally the He-Man from the 80s. Like, the toys that the army it uses is like toys that I know I had. So I know how close to detail they are. And it's not anorexic He-Man, it's actually like real looking He-Man. Same thing with G.I. Joe, Cobra. Just, it's really fun to play, like, literally with those, because I remember, they're from the 80s toys. And one thing I do like about it is it gives you a campaign, and you play it with one character, but the turrets, it's not many turrets, but everything is so different from every, hero that you choose, it makes it worth going back and playing the whole campaign missions again. You know, basic infantry turret, you have a basic armor turret, an anti-air turret, and then you have an artillery turret, and that's it. But the turrets are so different between characters, it does make a difference on how you play. So I convinced Agent M to get it. We've been kind of sampling the multiplayer together. That's been a lot of fun. That's one of those games that I don't feel like going into Fallout and starting something tonight. I just want to, jump in, jump out. Kind of like Grand Theft Auto was, where you could just jump in, mess around, not do any missions, and then come right back out.
We need to do some GTA multiplayer, by the way.
Yes.
So,
yes.
Still got that on the plate, but yeah, Toy Soldiers has been a lot of fun. Downloaded the new Dying Light DLC.
Heard that was pretty good.
Haven't played a whole lot of it, but what we have played of it was a lot of fun. Just literally, you take everything in Haran, the whole city, and it's the exact opposite. You're in fields and fields and fields. It's huge, of just open countryside. So thus you need a vehicle. Once you get your vehicle, it's just running through. We spent about an hour just running through fields, just running over zombies, and you're just watching your level up. The other nice thing is it's kind of like a prestige. Whereas at the end of the first game where you maxed out a lot of your stats and there's nothing else to do with them, it lets you continue on and get some other things added onto it. So all the stats are I won't say reset, but it gives you some extra stuff to spend experience stuff on.
Okay.
So a lot of fun there, just cracking the surface on that one.
And if you're interested in seeing that, Chris has become a streamer now.
Yes.
Ooh.
So is H&M.
I saw that.
So I've been starting to stream, doing a little Twitch. Been twitching a little bit.
He's been twitching. He's getting the Twitch going. Speaking of prestige, I'm getting ready to prestige for my 7th time on Call of Duty.
So what does prestiging do in the Black Ops 3?
Basically,
Does it give you another unlock point or permanent unlock thing?
It gives you a permanent unlock. You get a create a class slot.
Okay.
So when you first start, you only have 5.
Yeah.
I now have 10.
You know, these seem to get better the more they sit. Just saying.
And basically, then you just start back at 1 and work your
Okay.
way up. And then after 10, you basically just keep going until you reach level 1,000. So
Okay.
I've got a ways to go. Okie dokie. So we have talked about those wonderful things. Let's talk about some Black Ops, the new map, the DLC real quick. The 4 maps were, that's why I was on my phone while you were talking, I apologize, but I couldn't remember the freaking names of the maps. We have Gauntlet, Splash, Rise, and Skyjacked, a reimagined version of a fan-favorite Black Ops 2 multiplayer map, Hijacked.
I like that map a lot.
That was a great map.
KSG.
So far, that's my favorite. Skyjacked was, I can see it so well, and I did the same strategy I did, it's kind of reverting back to Black Ops 2. I'd pick an end, just kind of wait for them to come to me, and then, like I said, some maps, sometimes they wouldn't, but 3 out of the 4 matches I played last night, they just kept coming, so I just waited for them.
Yep.
It made a difference when I got rid of the KN.
The one time I got to play Splash, which was the water park type looking map, apparently there's a glitch in that game where you can put yourself inside of a rock, and while you're in that rock, you basically can shoot out, but no one can shoot in. So
like the one in Advanced Warfare with that room. I forget which map it was.
Oh yeah. Something like that.
People could crouch in there and
Same idea. It's the same idea. Like, it made the experience of the map. It's a great looking map, but
it looks like it would be fun.
The experience of playing it for the first time was like ruined by these 2 jerks that were hiding in the stupid rock. And so to where I was trying to look up the video to figure out how to get in there to go kill them, because they wouldn't expect me to come in there. Couldn't find it in time. It was like back when in Halo 2 days when people used to do the super bounce. And so when I knew they were super bounced on top of a thing, and I knew how to do the said super bounce, I would just bounce up there to go get them. Oh, it was the best thing. Just sneak up behind them and assassinate them while they're standing up there because they don't think they can be seen.
Yeah.
Great times. I played all 4 of them. I actually really liked what was it called? I guess it was Gauntlet. It was kind of like Gauntlet's the 3 different types, I think. There's the jungle one, the snow one,
that
and
one I
the
didn't care
street
for.
one.
That just seemed like it was just too much.
It's a little
I was so confused.
complicated. the way it flows is a little weird. But that's the one that's rumored to be bringing, where people saw that and they said it's rumored that they might be bringing a new specialist in. Because in that map, you go through and in the rooms, there's different, like the weaponry of each specialist is like encased in glass. And there's one where the gear is missing and the nameplate is scratched out, and there's there's a playing card, I think a jack, playing card sitting in the glass. So people are saying that they might be hinting at them bringing a new specialist soon. They also added DLC weaponry. I don't know if you guys have seen that. It's in the black market.
Yeah, I saw that. It was the MX Garand.
Yeah, they brought in the Garand. They brought in the Shadow Claw, I think it was. It's basically a crossbow, where you can go and reclaim your bolts after you shot them. And it's a one-shot, one-kill with that.
Oh, okay.
And then there's like a shotgun pistol. It's basically like a
handgun.
handgun.
Shotgun?
No, it's literally like a pistol, but it takes 2 shotgun shells in it, and it's one shot pull, and it shoots the 2 blasts, and it's an instant kill with that too. But it's one shot and you get the kill, but if you miss, it takes a while to reload.
Yeah.
So I don't use that one. Now the crossbow is kind of fun because you just start spamming bolts. So those are some cool weaponry stuff like that, but it's just that the happen chance to have to get it inside the black market, and that black market dude, it can be a punk sometimes because it's like, oh, you want this? No, I don't want that. I don't want the stuff for the ruin.
Advanced Warfare, that was just like such useless going in to get those supply drops, and you just don't get anything.
Yeah,
good
it's like
ever.
here's stuff for ruin. It's like, I don't use the gravity spike guy ever.
Mm-hmm.
But here you go. So I thought it was some cool stuff. And I guess anything else you want to say about the maps? Zombie map? What do you think? Zombie map?
Like I said, just tried it for last night for the first time, and it looks intriguing. It doesn't look over complicated, but looks fairly big enough where it could be a lot of fun. Like I said, I'm looking forward to exploring through it a little bit more.
Cool.
Yes, I see some elements that they brought back. It's got like Wonder Fizz. It has like the dragon heads, where that used to be like the dog heads and the Alcatraz. So it's got a few other elements to it.
Okay. Cool. Let's move on to the betas that happened. I will quickly tell you about the Homefront beta, and then because you guys probably didn't play that.
No, missed that.
You didn't miss much.
Yeah,
That
the game doesn't look like there's much to it.
It was terrible.
Wow, that bad?
It was awful. I get that it's a beta, and that game doesn't come out for 3
You look
months.
like you've been wanting to say that.
Oh, I've been dying to say that. I canceled my pre-order. That's how bad it.
Really?
It
Because the game's only coming out in, what, a couple months?
comes out in May. They got a lot of work for 3 months.
Yeah.
Because when you are running, it feels very sluggish while you run. The gunplay, it doesn't explain too well, like how you're supposed to pick up weapons and stuff along those lines. You're supposed to, like, once you kill somebody, run over top of them, hold down X to kind of like loot the body.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the map, it might put like a little X, like where somebody was dead. I would run to where the X was, and I would stare down. There's no body there. I'm staring at pavement, but I can hold down X to claim weapons. But there's nothing there. I'm staring at asphalt.
Nice.
It's very sluggish. It didn't run well. It had frame rate issues. It didn't explain, there's a lot to that game that I was like, if this is what you guys are showing now, you got a long way to go in 3 months. It just, I'm still intrigued by the story, because I like the story of the original Homefront. Though that game was jagged and buggy, I still enjoyed the story of it. So this might be a game that when I see it on sale for like $15 somewhere randomly sitting in a bin, maybe I'll pick it up then just to play the story.
Or free with Games with Gold.
Or free with Games with Gold, and maybe then I'll play it then, but I'm not touching that with $60. Not coming close to that. The game I will be playing, though, The Division. There's my segue. Did it work? Did it work? Segue work?
Good job.
Okay. Yeah. The Division. Now that you guys got to play the beta, what'd you think?
I liked it. Like I said, very Army of Two-ish with the cover and third person, but I get it. That's the kind of shooter that they're going for. So it takes, playing all these first person shooters, Fallout, Call of Duty, Destiny. It's still, a little bit of an adjustment as far as like, reaction time and aiming and everything and getting it. But I liked the beta and I didn't like the beta. I liked the fact that it gave me a lot to do, but it was just like too much for the limited time that I had to play it. It was like too much and it didn't explain anything at all, really. Yeah,
it's very convoluted, like when it comes to like, here's like, okay, run here to get your base, and then it's like, there's gonna be these missions to like upgrade your medical and upgrade your
it didn't
but
explain.
Maybe it didn't. It kind of was like a little quick video telling you kind of thing, but then the only mission you can do is the one medical mission.
Yeah, and then there's...
And that's it.
Yeah.
And then there's a bunch of like side mission stuff.
There was a tech mission or something like that.
But I think that was part of like the. It didn't explain like what these missions are, what they're for,
Yeah.
And again, but I get that it's a beta, so I'm not taking anything away from it. Like the beta was for multiplayer, and it was like not trying to get you to play single player campaign. It's getting you to get into the multiplayer. But I never went to the Dark Zone. I don't understand anything about how the Dark Zone works other than just watching the videos. But I'm intrigued. Again, it was good enough. I'm keeping my pre-order where I want to, get in there, but it's not a game. As long as there's people to play with, I'll play.
Yeah, it's definitely something like from playing it with my buddies kind of thing. It was a lot more fun playing it with your friends.
Yeah.
Kind of like how Destiny can be. It's kind of thing. The news that they announced, I think earlier this week, April is going to show they're going to bring in incursions, which are basically raids. They're going to give you time to level up your character and stuff like that through kind of like how Destiny did. Give you a few weeks to level your character up, get it upgraded, get your influence gear, stuff like that. And then in April, they're going to introduce raids, and they're going to have at least one raid in April, and then they're coming out with one in like June or July, and then like one in the fall.
So, decent amount for like next year. There'll be supposedly 3 of them.
Yeah, I think there's calling for at least 3 raids, and then they also talked about they're going to do you're going to be able to trade among your friends. So, like, if you're doing co-op missions and stuff together, and say I get something that I know I'll never use, like a shotgun. You're a shotgun guy. I can give you that shotgun.
That's pretty
Interesting.
Cool.
And then, like, you don't snipe. You give me a sniper rifle.
Yeah.
Back and forth kind of thing. It's a neat. I like that concept a lot. As far as
That's pretty cool.
Or if, like, I get multiples of same type of gear, I don't need it twice. I can give it to one of you guys if it's better gear than what you have now. Cool. So that's a cool little update that they got bring. The first raid is supposedly rumored to be like Rikers Island.
That's pretty cool.
So
One thing I will say though is I did go into the Dark Zone when I played, and
that's dangerous by yourself.
well, I was only in there by myself for like 2 minutes, and then didn't nobody picked on me or anything like that, so that was kind of nice. I mean, when I was playing, there was quite a few people that were running around solo, and we weren't really picking on them, and we did run into one guy when I was playing who was by himself, and there was two people that were just following him around, picking on him, and so the three of us that were playing, we laid in wait for the two. We set up with this one guy because the people I was playing with, they had run into the guy that was getting picked on. They'd run into him before, and they talked to him and stuff, and so we set up a little trap with the guy that was getting picked on. Like, he led led the two guys that were being bullies to us, and we just destroyed them. It was so much fun. And they were
That's
calling,
great.
they were calling, cause, if you get into proximity, close enough proximity, you can hear you can talk with other people.
Cool.
Oh, okay.
So that's how we were communicating with the one guy that was getting picked on. And then the two bullies, they're like, yeah, those douchebags, they're just laughing at us. And I'm like, of course we're laughing at you because you're being bullies.
That was fun.
And, it was so much fun. The other thing was we did run into some people who were, other people that were being bullies. They had somehow gotten like 50 feet or 60 feet up in the air. So they were just running around up in the air. They were just running around in the air, and they were shooting down at everyone, and we could hit them, but for some reason, they wouldn't die. Like, we could take their health down, but you'd get their health down to like 25%, and they wouldn't die, and they had unlimited ammo up there somehow.
Interesting.
So,
That's why they have betas.
Yeah.
yeah, that was very annoying. But no, by and large, it was alright. I mean, I probably won't venture into the Dark Zone too much, unless the people I'm playing with go there.
Yeah.
It didn't really appeal to me that much. By and large, the game kind of appealed to me only like 60%, 65%. It was...
See, that's kind of like me. Like, I'm
something-
about 50-50.
Yeah.
But
It's something I'm not really... I mean, I might pop it in to play a couple missions by myself, but it's something that I would only really get full enjoyment out of running with a crew.
Yeah, definitely.
right, that's kind of what I want to do. I want to get it. I want to play the single player, get a little bit more acclimated to it, and then if I can get four, if we get four of us together, I'm like, that's something that sounds like that would be fun if we could play
And
together.
from what you were saying, like if it was just the single player and then going to the Darkness Zone and that was it, I would not buy that. Even if you guys did, I probably would not buy that. But with you talking about like raids and stuff, it's something more that you can do because, I mean, sure, the Darkness Zone could be interesting. It looks interesting, but
yeah,
I'm not going to go into it very
They really haven't
much.
explained, too, what the Dark Zone really is too much. It's kind of like, it's a multiplayer area, but what gear you get from there, what
I'm
you
trying
do
not to be
in
too
there.
judgmental because it was a beta.
Exactly.
It is
that
what it
really
is.
looks-
They want to test the servers and
It
stuff.
looks and
along
it
those lines.
feels really good. Like the gunplay.
It played well.
I mean, it reminds me a little bit of like Gears of War, the way it's kind of chunky
yeah,
a little
very
bit with the
Gears-like.
gunplay. And the only thing
I hate
I'm
Gears.
worried about...
H&M's in the room.
Sorry, H&M. Army,
Did he just say...
I hate
Yeah,
Gears.
he did. Yeah, he did.
Army of Two,
We'll still keep him in the podcast, but,
yeah,
You sure about this?
It was definitely
his
very...
opinion goes down a lot.
The gameplay was definitely very Army of Two-ish, but so much better than Army of Two was.
Yeah.
That's why I said Gears of War.
Yeah, Gears of War was
Shut your
worse
mouth
than
right now.
Army of Two. Yeah.
Just
But anyway, the
shush.
only
Okay,
thing...
now Gears of War was not worse
I'll
than
tell you-
Army of Two.
I tell you what was fun about Gears of War was the what was that
Horde
game?
mode.
Horde
Horde mode. Yeah, that
Horde
was fun.
a lot of fun. Gears had a good story, and for its time, Gears was really a good game.
Now, I did like the fact of Gears of War where, like, if you died on a level, not like in Zombies where your game ends, where if you died, like, you got a certain amount of chances to start over, or start back, like, 4 levels back or something like that, or the same level or something like that, whatever it was. I try to block that game from my memory.
But the only thing, it's obviously being compared to Destiny a lot, which I can see that.
It's the game that a lot of the Destiny community is looking hard at.
If it has more content than Destiny, if it has more content.
I don't know if we have enough time for that.
If it has more content than Destiny, I'd be more interested to play.
That was another thing that I was kind of disappointed in, is it didn't even give you any hint of a story.
Yeah, that's why I'm waiting.
There's just too.
I think they're saving that a lot of that.
Yeah, I'm holding a lot of judgment out.
That's why I'm waiting until the game's out, and if they say there's a lot of stuff to do.
Yeah.
Because
Because if this turns out to be Destiny 2.0, where there's no story at game launch, I'm just no, it ain't gonna happen. No. Ain't gonna happen. I might need another Chris Karma.
I think everybody's gonna need a new round.
We'll get one of those once we're done.
Alright, we need to hurry this thing up then again. We need to hurry this up.
Alright, well, we're at 31 minutes. So let's do a submission from the audience. Another listener named Zoom Demon, who...
the only one right now.
The only listener.
The only listener.
Keep them coming, please.
The one that I interact with probably the most. She has suggested that you list your favorite arcade game / memory from the arcade. While you guys think of that, since I've had time to think about this.
Oh, I got mine.
I know what my favorite arcade game is.
Okay, well then.
I got one too.
Who wants to go?
I guess I'll go since I'm this way.
Okay.
But the one I think of arcade, of course I wasn't really young enough to get in arcades, but Daytona 500.
Daytona USA?
Daytona USA, I don't know why.
That's mine too.
Oh, really?
I got a story about that.
It had a gear shift.
Yeah, it did.
I had so much fun with that.
I've never slammed something so hard as to going into the gear shift on that game.
I have a story about this. Okay.
That was going to be mine.
That was yours?
Since you have an actual story.
I do have a story about that.
I never looked more gooberish than playing that game because I'm like, I'm in it. And I'm just like, watch Days of Thunder and I'm in this thing. I'm cold. I'm like going for it. I'm just slamming into third gear. I had just the right amount. I figured out how to get the turns really well. Yeah, I spent a lot of money on Daytona.
So I'll do my story real quick about Daytona USA then. In 97, so I guess I was 12, going to be 13 that year.
Okay, we don't need specific
it's
times.
Let's go into the story about this. You're good. Like, my grandparents took me and my cousin, and we drove to Alaska and back. So we were gone for 3 months. They had a trailer. We stayed in campgrounds. Blah blah. Basically, everywhere we stopped, if Daytona USA was around, me and my cousin played it over and over again. So we get to Las Vegas. Grandma loved Las Vegas.
Grandma loves Las Vegas.
So while we were in Circus, we were going to we just kind of we go to the arcade. And now you think about it, it's like I'm 12, my cousin's 14, and my grandma was just like, okay, go have fun in the arcade. Here's $20 each. And
pretty awesome.
If now it's like, in today's world, the idea of adult not being with the kid at 12
in Las Vegas.
But we went to the arcade. We were so fascinated that the game didn't cost $1. It cost 50 cents in the arcade.
Really?
Oh, it was fantastic. And we met with this other group, and they taught us about, this one guy showed us how, when you're going into the final turn, if you would slam it into third and then hit your brake kind of thing, it could whip you and perfectly control it around the corner to then come off the guard.
I know that trick.
And shine down the fourth gear. So he showed us that. Well, at New York, they had 8 of those machines set up. And you actually sat in the car.
I love those. So
and it would turn with you and everything along those lines. Well, they had it set up that if you paid like $8 or whatever it was, you raced against who you were going against. And if you won, you got a little medal, and then you got a free scoop of ice cream at the ice cream place across the thing there. So me and my cousin were really good at this game.
So $8 for a scoop of ice cream.
Basically, scoop of ice cream and a little souvenir, and you say you won. Well, I wanted to do it. My cousin wanted to do it, but he had the smart idea that instead of us racing at the same time, why don't we race separately?
Yeah.
So I ran mine. I won mine. He ran it. He won his. So we both got these New York gold medal things that had New York written on it, and we got scoops of ice cream. So that's my story from that. And I still have that medal.
Do you still have that scoop of ice cream?
No, I've eaten that a long time ago. It was good ice cream though. All right, Bert.
My favorite game, which I unfortunately did not get to play very much, was Area 51.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I would absolutely love for that game to come to Xbox Arcade.
I don't know about that.
That would be awesome.
You don't have the gun. You don't have experience with a gun and holding a gun.
I'd be okay with that.
Oh,
Lethal,
that game.
Lethal Enforcer would be another good one to come to
I
Xbox
think
Arcade.
like Time Crisis. And
Yeah.
stuff, you know.
I'll also give honorable mention to Daytona USA. Cruisin' USA was a good one.
Cruising. Yeah.
Hydro Thunder.
Hydro Thunder.
Oh
great
God,
one.
Hydro Thunder.
Oh, that's right. That's on Xbox Arcade,
Yes,
isn't
it
it?
is. It's Terry's favorite game.
I might have to give that a try.
I had to buy it on Xbox Arcade. He loves racing the boats.
He drives the boats backwards.
Yep.
My
Chris,
turn?
go for it.
So I got two. My favorite fun game was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles,
Great one.
where
Great
you,
one.
you know, you pick your character, get the jump down. Loved that. And wasn't very good at it. I could get it past the second level, but
That's about as far as most people got.
yeah, I had more fun. Now, what I put the most quarters in was during around high school and shortly thereafter when Mind Boggle was at the mall. We used to go up there and play Samurai Showdown.
Okay.
That was our game. Every Friday night, every Saturday night, we'd go to Samurai Showdown, and we each had our own character that we played like non-stop. And we'd put $5-10 in that thing, and we would just fight each other with our characters and see who would win. All right, best 3 out of 5. All right, best 7 out of 10. You know, how long it would, and it was winner stays, loser leaves. And I don't know what it was about Samurai Showdown. It was just, we just decided to pick that character, that game. The other one I will mention was there for a short time was the Star Wars game with the lightsaber.
I did not even know that one.
Ooh,
existed.
now that one was fun. It actually held the stand. It was an interactive lightsaber. Like you held it out like this. This was the controller. You grabbed it, and where you swung it on the screen was the saber.
Huh.
Yeah.
And it was really fun, but it cost like $2.75 a play. You know, it was like ridiculous. But it was like in that main middle area, like the center of Mind Boggle. Like that was the big new hotness right there. Always, and when that game came out, we were there a lot. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
It's a great story. Great story. All right, we are at 38 minutes, basically. Kind of quick. But we have the shot game. Do we want to do that now?
Yes.
Should we do that now? Okay, let's do that now. Basically, for our listeners that listen to the audio, I am sorry this might be a little weird for you, but go to our YouTube channel.
It's going to be weird for us.
Or go to VAHOMAPodcast.com, where the video can be found on the front page. That would, again, be VAHOMAPodcast.com. VAHOMA. Basically, this is a lightning reaction game, and the point of the game is basically it's kind of like an evil version of musical chairs. Everyone will have a controller.
It's just evil.
Well, yeah, Andrew got to test it a little earlier. Basically, it is we each have one of these 4 silver controllers in our hand. They have a button on them, and you hit the button in the middle and start playing music. And then when the music stops, the light turns green. You press the button. Last person to press the button gets shocked.
Oh gosh!
I may have it set to extreme of 3 shocks, and we're going to be on level 4, the highest setting. So I will tell you guys now, if you happen to curse when you get electrocuted,
Bleepity bleep.
I will bleep it. I'm
Okay.
not going to be angry at you. I'm not going to be mad at you. I'm just going to keep staring at Andrew. I am not going to
All
be
right,
mad.
where's the light?
It's the big white button in the middle.
Okay, so
there.
that's going to change.
That's going to start flashing red once I turn it on. And is that all 4 lights on?
Yes.
Take out of.
Oh, we don't have to go in the middle. Okay. All right.
Gotta kind of have to reach here.
No whammies. No whammies.
Andrew, do you want to press the button?
No.
Can I press the button?
No.
All right. When the light turns green,
What happens if you do it too soon?
you get electrocuted.
Okay.
So you just nervously watch the light until you can figure out. And we're doing you get shocked twice, you'll be eliminated. And then, ow! Ow!
First beat.
I was gonna say, how did two of y'all get it?
Everyone's supposed to get electrocuted.
I got hit.
Yeah.
I didn't get hit.
You probably won.
One.
It's the first one that the last person.
Oh, no, wait a minute.
Oh, I guess maybe it's all of them gets electrocuted except for the one.
I was gonna say, you said the last person's the one to get
I
electrocuted.
thought that's the way it worked. I guess everybody gets electrocuted except for the one.
The only one
the
saves
button.
the first one that does it.
Okay, well that's even funner.
I get okay.
All right, Chris has one win. I don't want to do this anymore. I didn't realize everybody got shocked. I was just supposed to be the one. Nope, I lost.
God.
I win again.
One more.
All right, Chris won twice. He's eliminated. So
How about let's just play to like 5 and then I'll be done.
You
5
know,
wins.
H&M,
That's
you
it.
could play this off
No,
camera.
3 wins. That's it.
So how many lights are on now?
My light's on.
My light's on. Mine's off. Chris is off.
Mine's
Chris
on.
is off.
Grab Chris's. No.
Oops.
Unless Chris wants to figure out what it feels like to be shocked.
No, it's okay.
You sure? All right.
I ain't that bad.
Well, we're down to 3. Chris, you press it. Thank you. Now.
Who's it gonna be? No whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Stop!
Nope.
5,000 and a spin.
I am losing every time.
It's not that it hurts, it's like unpleasant.
It is very unpleasant and stingy. All right, Bert won that one, I'm assuming.
Cat-like reflexes here, but
Apparently.
One more time. Then we'll do a battle of, like, the 2 winners. So Chris is 1.
are you shaking?
A little bit.
I'm done.
All right, so it's going to be Bert versus Chris. Ow! I'm
It's
done.
just like, yeah.
All right. All right, these 2 over here work. Trust me, they work.
Trust you, they work.
They
Flip
were,
them around.
so neither of you have gotten shocked yet.
Oh, I got
got
shocked.
He got a shot
I got
from Chris's
shocked both times
wing.
he was doing it.
No.
What's
So-
bad, guys? Unless
It's just
for some reason that one's not as powerful. as yours.
Maybe they're not. I don't know, but that hurts. Go ahead.
Weren't you
Bert.
the one that did the jelly beans and was like, it ain't so bad, raw egg? You know.
Yeah, it was him.
No. Raw egg was bad. Raw egg was just bad.
I have the jelly beans over there too. If you want to, I can make you like
no.
the loser has to down one whole box.
Oh, God.
all of them at once.
I'm pretty sure I would quit this.
I'm pretty sure I would quit this. If,
You know,
All right.
I did down a whole thing of bean boozled.
Wish I could quit you.
Who's it gonna be?
I gotta pee.
I'm just excited. I'm not going to get shocked again.
Yeah. Like, when I first started, I still felt a little, it's like, oh god.
This noise is going to be in your. That noise is going to be in your dreams. Chris lost.
It's just that you try to let go and you can't let go because
Yeah.
you're getting the shock.
You okay, Bert? No, there, Chris.
Okay.
Okay. One more time. Maybe. That's 2 out of 3 between you 2. Yeah. I'm going to hear this noise.
Ace was great.
Bert wins.
Yep.
Bert is our electric
That
shop
does hurt.
champion. That was quick and easy. Fast and
I don't know
simple.
if I'd say easy.
Oh, I didn't mean simple. It's on the side.
Oh.
Good turn. No. No.
No.
As they all go off at once.
So what do you think?
That was definitely better than Bean Boozled. I'll put it that way.
I got Bean Boozled still. We can play that again.
No.
We did that the 1 year anniversary.
I'm good.
Or 1 year from Bean Boozled last time.
We could do
Then
that.
the guys in the guys in Las Vegas, the guys in Oklahoma have to do it too.
Yes. I second the motion.
We will ship them some Bean Boozled.
Make them film it.
Yes.
I can probably do that. I have his address. I can mail it to him. Here you go, Chris.
That's funny.
You and Tony, have fun. You, Tony, Casey. Hi, guys. That went a lot faster than I anticipated.
Mm-hmm.
And is there any games besides the Division that we want to talk about that come out? I still have like Far Cry Prime wants me to play. Tomb Raider still need to play.
I've been told that by guys at work that Far Cry it plays well, but the story.
I've heard the story is
yeah.
Yeah.
Story is awful.
I'm just excited about having a bear.
You don't really play a Far Cry game for the story, really.
No.
I mean, 3, the bad guy was pretty cool. He's pretty interesting. Ming in the last game was kind of interesting, but I mean, you play a game for the fighting and the combat.
I'm playing for the fact that I can have a bear as a pet. I can sit in him to go like beat up people. So I have that to still try. Next month's episode will come to you from Boston. Andrew and I are going to PAX.
Yay.
So we will be at PAX East. We are meeting up with 2 taggers at least there.
Okay.
Zoom Demon is coming to us, and B Daddy K is there. I don't think you play with him. He was newish to tag, like within the last year or 2. But plays a lot of Halo. Good guy.
Okay.
Probably meet up with Fat as well. I'll meet up.
Fat's awesome.
Get a hold of him. So we're looking forward to it. I still have no clue what's going to be there.
I really just go to Boston.
Just go to Boston and play games and then eat lots of good food.
What else do you need?
Exactly. That's all you need.
And a lot of craft beer up there, too.
Hush.
Yeah, that one bar we went to, a couple of bars we went to. And stuff.
There's a few bars in Boston.
Yeah, a smidge. Just a smidge. But yeah, so that is at the end of April. So April's episode will be a little bit later, because I'm going to record it there. Do, like, day recaps from the 3 days, and then we'll post it as one big podcast type thing. So that's what April's episode will be. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. We missed last year's because the stupid tickets went on sale and I wasn't aware. Mm-hmm. I was aware this time.
It's like every time it's like they go on sale, I'm at work, so I don't have a reliable way to...
Well, they went on sale at like 1 o'clock, like on a Wednesday. I just happened to go again. I just happened to go to lunch and my Twitter notification went off that they were on sale. Mm-hmm. And I was like, well, I know what I'm doing at lunch.
Yeah.
Went through and bought it. They sold out of their 3-day passes within 15 minutes.
Wow.
And then Fridays and Saturday passes were gone within a few hours.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I was glad I was on top of the ball.
Good job, Tim.
So, Chris, start saving your money now. You were supposed to go, but your truck decided to blow up.
I started on my truck.
And then Bert...
That's what you get for buying a Chevy.
Hey.
What do you drive again?
Painter Spance over here.
Piece of crap Audi. Although, I will be honest with you, my car is a piece of crap because it's... What year is this?
2016.
My car is...
Oh god, Brett's doing math.
18 years old. My car is 18 years old.
Mine's
It's time to move out and get a new one.
Wow.
Mine's 2001.
I can't get a new one because my wife just bought a new car.
Well, that was not intentionally.
No. Some freaking drunk driver decided to pancake hers.
Oh. Yeah. That's not good.
No. Oh, the car she has now is much better than
Oh yeah,
what
we
she
know.
had before.
Trust me. All of us know
Yeah.
how much she's enjoying this
that
new
car. Is that what she talks about at work?
You say the word rogue and she just, her eyes light up and sparkles. And
Oh,
she's like,
yeah.
I love it.
And it's like, no, we were talking about Assassin's Creed Rogue, not cars.
I love that you managed to find a game that had Rogue in it.
I was thinking
fast.
too, but...
That was impressive.
Good job.
Didn't even play that one.
I didn't either. Came at the same time
I
as you
haven't
did.
played Assassin's Creed since 1.
Ooh, you got a little ways to go then.
Yeah, because one was like
All right.
probably the worst.
Well, I
Right.
guess we're done.
So if we're done, I say we all grab one for one last one.
Oh, one last
Electrocution.
electrocution.
One last electrocution. End it with a bang.
Oh, God.
Or shock. However you want to say it.
So, everybody lights on.
Mine's on.
Press the button.
All right, 3, 2, 1.5.
Just press the stupid button. Thank you for listening. You pressed early.
I'm done.
No, I didn't even get a chance to do my spiel. Nothing.
He's in mid-sentence and all of a sudden Andrew's like,
I didn't realize I was...
If you press the button early,
I didn't push the button.
it will
Apparently you
electrocute you.
did.
I think you did.
I didn't even know it was green.
Anyways,
at all.
go to VAHOMAPodcast.com and you can find all our content there. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching on YouTube. And we're waiting for this last shock to come anytime now. Anytime now. I can't. Oh, come on. So, oh, thank you for listening. Bye.